And welcome back to another episode of Tube Talk. We are joined here today with Albert Bosma.
Thank you.
And Sophie Bosma.
I think I'm looking a bit like a hippie. I think I need a haircut. I've got wings and stuff.
Your hair's got wings, it's going to fly away.
Your mother mentioned it to me. So maybe I might try and get a haircut for next week's Tube Talk so
we'll see.
I can't fly away.
We'll see how sleek you look next week. Anyway, let's go on to what went down last week. On Wednesday in Sydney, we had no return fresh up running over a mile with a fast finishing fourth.
Sophie, we had a quiet week, didn't we? But a good week.
Yeah.
He was really good actually. He got midfield and he sort of got back and he finished off really strongly. About 200, I thought, gee, he might get up and win this. And all we'd expected is him to be hitting the line. And he isn't a photo finish for second. And there was two noses separated second and third and fourth. So it was a really good run. Chris was wrapped with him, Chris Waller. So he thinks he's in for a really good campaign. So he'll run over 1900 metres next Wednesday at Canterbury.
Nice.
Much better surface, $40,000 race.
And can I just mention, fast finishing fourth is a tongue tire.
Okay. Well, it is. It's a bit of alliteration, isn't it?
Alliteration. And also on Thursday we had Type Tiger who came third.
Yes, I trekked to Otaki and saw Type Tiger go an excellent third, out of his grade. He's a rating 75 horse, he's rated 72, or he was, so he went up to rating 85 grade. He got back on the rail, worst the track, tracked through, hit the lead, fought really hard, got headed, saw them coming, and he fought back. Looks in for a really good winter campaign. The key to him was the track's just starting to get a little bit wetter. So he'll go to Whanganui on the 4th, we'll probably give him another mile before we step him up in ground. And that's worth $22,500 on the 4th of June, and he's a horse that may well hurdle this season. Nice. I think Jonathan Dowell's going to do a bit of schooling on him, he said to me at the races last week.
Nice. And before we go into this week's horses, we should mention the Darci Brahma State Circus Colt.
Oh yes, we should mention him. He's a horse that we've just launched the syndicate for this week, trained by Stephen McKee. And we just emailed everyone about him on Wednesday, and I think he's about half sold already. And he's quite exciting because he's well bred, but his full brother is a horse called Brahma Circus, and he's a 4-year-old, and now he's won 5 races in Singapore and over $300,000. He won again last Friday, and I think he's got quite a remarkable record. His first 13 starts, he was never out of the first 3, and I think he's only ever been out of the first 5 about 4 times in his entire career. So the cross works. He's a full brother, so it's quite exciting. Stephen McKee's training him. So if people are interested, he's a really good walker. Have a look on our website. And as of today, I think there's about half or just under half left.
There we go. Good. And now we should go on to this week's horses. And like last week, we have 3 runners, which are all at Hastings tomorrow, Thursday.
Yes.
And we shall start off with my mouth isn't working. Petite Mitre.
Yes.
Race 5, barrier 9.
So Hastings tomorrow. Hastings on Thursday. The track should be just dead, and so this time of year, it's a really good opportunity to take advantage of those conditions because a lot of places can now start to get quite wet. So yes, Petite Mitre, she's come back really well. She had an enforced layoff. We scratched her last week because while we think she doesn't mind a bit of cut in the track, we just thought the track was pretty sticky at Otaki, and first up it might knock the stuffing out of her. So we elected to wait a week for her. And she's got to get good track conditions. She won a jump out well a few weeks back. One of the things though is she does improve with racing. So we can see her running well on Thursday, but can also see her with a bit of improvement. Barrier 9, she's a go forward horse. She'll go forward and she'll be somewhere near the lead.
Nice one. And then second up we've got Scarlett Secret in race 5, but barrier 4.
Yeah, so Lisa Letter trains Petite Mitre and Stephen Marsh trains Scarlett Secret. So Scarlett Secret was an excellent second last start. Just got held up in the straight and then hit the line really well. She's got a good barrier 4. She's also a go forward horse. She should be somewhere near the speed. She's seasoned. She should like the track conditions. and she's probably got a fitness edge on Petite Mitre. So we expect her to go a very good race. Hastings should suit, and she should be hard to beat.
That's fun. And then finally, in race 7, we've got Elusive Boxes.
So Elusive Boxes, last time she raced, she was coming into the race beautifully, and she just got her heels clipped and dislodged her rider. So she was going to race last week at Otaki, but same reasons. Track conditions were sticky for us. We've held her over to this week. She gets better track conditions. She's got a good barrier draw. Massa Tanaka, who was booked to ride her last week, rides again, and she should get a pretty good trip from that barrier draw. Hopefully she's reasonably handy-ish. She doesn't have to be in front, but you know, 4th or 5th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, something like that, and expect her to go a nice race.
Awesome.
As a point of interest, her half-brother Castle of Boom is also racing.
Awesome.
At Hastings tomorrow in the main 3-year-old 1400.
There we go. Okay,
Might be
so
worth $1.
I think that wraps up our Chew Talk this week. Not a big one.
No,
but,
a short one.
Yeah.
But you know, one where we've had good results. We're looking forward to next week. Looking forward to my haircut, and then next week as well when we do it, we can tell people about our little adventure.
Oh yes, we can.
But we'll hold that over till next week.
Okay. Everyone have a great week, and we'll see you next week on Chew Talk.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Sophie. Bye.
Bye, Albert.